Hmm. Oh, looks like I'm live today. Let me change this shit to black and white. Uh, silver screen. Pod. No, no way. No. Look at this shit. Okay. So now, today I am officially out for a bit. Decided to switch things up a bit and get into IRL streaming. I know Twitch is really where the shit's at, but I don't really know what to do with this kind of thing or what to what I can achieve because if I'm being honest, this isn't probably the best place to IRL stream because it's close to where I both live and work. But I think just to keep things simple, I'm not gonna walk around or anything like that at the moment, especially since we have landscapers here. And well, I might move because yeah, again, I have work relatively soon, and we've got landscapers here, and uh, they might circle back into this area here soon. Like we have somebody with the leaf blower and somebody with the reef blowers here as well. And oh, looks like somebody's watching. Does that? Hey, if you're another person watching, let me know. Or is that a bot or something? Oh man, they left. That sucks. That fucking sucks. But it's whatever. Let's see. So yeah, this is the area right here. There's still some crap in like by this area, so the person with the reef blower might pull up again. If if he comes out, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna just leave and yeah, I'm gonna just leave and probably go somewhere else. I don't know. I don't want to go filming around the area because I do feel kind of cringy filming in public a little bit. And again, I picked the worst time to do this because there's a bunch of there's a bunch of fucking like landscapers here, and I guess early in the morning, I guess great minds think alike, and their intentions are probably like, oh sweet, let's go and like cut grass now because it's not going to be as busy or high maintenance. So then that way, it's like yeah, we're not messing with people, and nobody will be there to mess with us, and so I can't really fault them, but if they're in this area, I'm gonna just leave. I'm not a main character or whatever. But yeah, it's weird because I actually have therapy sessions in this area too. So I leave super early in the morning, get me a tripod. I don't have my tripod right now, honestly. And oh shit, another person is there. I don't know if it's the same person who was there watching this before, but hey, if you're a person, like, hey, tell me something. Like, just speak. How's it going? Can I see their? No, I can't see who it is. So this could be a bot. It could be somebody in my family. It could be someone who's subscribed to me and I don't know. Like, you don't have to be. Oh wait, I have it on top chat. Okay, so I have the live chat there, but I can't see chat right now. Hmm, interesting. I'm gonna get better at this streaming shit. I should probably do some research on live streaming and just how to better get accustomed to doing it. Oh, I thought I was a pre-record. This was a pre-recorded video. Oh, hey Andy, what's up? No, it's not a pre-recorded video. This is me live and in the flesh right now. Thanks for being in my stream. I'm doing fine. I got a couple hours until work, so I can't stream forever, but it's going pretty good so far. Just out in nature, and I'm testing the waters with IRL streaming right now just to see how it goes. I promise you, I'm not gonna be doing anything weird, but uh, I can't like walk around too much because this is close to where I work, so I have to be a little careful. Yeah, yeah. Okay, the landscapers have disappeared. Yeah, they sound progressively further and further away, but they might be getting close. They might or might not be getting close. I don't see them, but they sound like they're getting far, but I don't know. I don't want to hinder their work, really. So, what do I do? What do I do? Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave and go somewhere where they're not at, and that's not too public. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. IRL streaming. I should probably get one of those like weird tripod things or whatever, just to test the waters there, see what to do. But overall, what am I doing right now? I think I'm trying to. What am I trying to do? I think just try to upload content a bit more because if I'm being incredibly honest, I haven't been my best in a while. It's definitely not worse than than ever or anything crazy like that. But things just happen. You get into a certain mood and then all of a sudden you just like end up being completely indisciplined and just losing all will to do any and everything, so to speak. And it's just weird, you know? You don't ever feel like doing anything. You don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to move. It's like even like getting dressed or getting up early is a chore. Cleaning up your room is a chore, even though it'd be super embarrassing because a girl, if you're bringing a girl over or some friends to play video games or whatever, you're gonna be embarrassed. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. But overall, just probably get up early, go in a very nature-based part of town, talk to people, make conversation, and you'll be fine, I guess. Or talk to yourself in an IRL stream like what I'm doing right now. You know, basic concise. Oh shit, it went up to 2 just now, but somebody left. Ah, oh, man, that got me so excited. I genuinely was excited there for a second, but when things are too good for to be true, it's too good to be true. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes life gets stale, and the only day you just turn back on, and one day you just turn back on. Hold on, I'm not reading properly. How live chat? Uh, yeah, it does. It really does. And I just need to figure out, like, okay, there's things that I can do that doesn't make it stale. Like, there's stuff I realize that, oh, yeah, I do have things going on in my life. I have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to make a comic book. I'm trying to be a graphic designer. I want to make music. I want to be a DJ. I want to do all this shit. So I can't really, like, be depressed. But with the way my brain thinks, it's just this weird thing where I can't seem to do anything outside of my actual job. You know? Funnily enough, I think where I'm walking right now is actually close to the landscapers. So they did actually go further away from where I was sitting just now. So I should actually, I should actually just go back to that bench I was sitting in. And I don't want to complicate things and piss people off too. I just want to be more immersive with my content and, really not try to piss people off by doing IRL streaming because IRL streaming has such a shit reputation. There's Ice Poseidon back in the day, that shit he used to do. And, I mean, I get it. He's kind of mature and grown up and he doesn't do that shit anymore. But then there's still other people like Johnny Salami or Somali or however you say that dude's name, who's going into Japan and harassing people and blah blah blah. And it's weird, but just gotta figure out a way to better navigate the IRL, so to speak, and just I don't know, connect with people. Like I don't don't know, chat. Should I talk to should I make conversation with one of the landscapers? Or would that be rude? I don't want to impede. I'm not gonna impede their work, but I think it'd be like a cool thing if I could just, like, oh yeah, just make conversation and stuff. They seem cool. Like when I was sitting there, they weren't like going close to me or anything, or making sure shit wasn't getting in my face. So it's cool. Nah, they're at work. They're at work. Let me not. I don't want to impede their work. But check this out. Check this out. Trees everywhere. Even though this is somewhat of an urban area, since this is connected to a strip mall, it's still nice because there's a hint of nature in this area, which is okay if I want to go there somewhat late at night. Not like at the wee hours of the night, but just relatively, like 9, 11 o'clock or so. I'm chilling there, and whoop, almost tripped. So I'm chilling there here at like 9, 11 o'clock. So it's a nice place with nature and bushes and stuff, but it's safe because it's connected to a strip mall. And it's like somewhat of a popular area and nothing too isolated, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt. Hello, I see a second person in the live right now. How are you doing? I'm glad you managed to jump into my first IRL stream, the first BM Punk After Hours IRL stream ever. How are you doing today? Are you... And since I can't really see who you are you a bot? Are you a family member of mine? Are you a subscriber? Are you somebody who I know in real life or have talked to? I would love to get to know you, man. How are you doing? Okay, I don't want to put you on the spot. Okay, I don't want to put you on the spot either, so it's fine. Oh, wait, Andy, I think I recognize you, or I might or might not recognize your name. Are you the guy on Instagram who actually commented and asked when I was going to post on my channel? You had the Persona 3 profile picture, I think. Is that you? Or am I thinking someone else? I don't know, because my memory isn't that good, if I'm being real. No, I don't have an Instagram. Okay, that was someone else. Yeah, their name started with an A. So yeah, that wasn't you. I think looking back, it was more of a Middle Eastern name, I guess. Ooh, somebody's passing by. Yeah, I was gonna wave and say hi and see if they'd want to be on stream, but they have headphones on. They look like they're on the phone. But yeah, back to nature. You wouldn't want to be in nature, dude. And it's like pure nature, like in the woods, deep in the jungle. Unless you're like from one of those like islands that like train you from birth to like climb on trees and stuff, where your feet are adapted in that way. You just can't do it, man. It's like weird, you know. Okay, so I'm out in nature and I have to worry about a bear or a lion or a panther or some hyenas or whatever there's in the woods, like deep in the freaking woods, and just all the infections and stuff that I wouldn't be able to fix. I remembered watching Naked and Afraid, and I saw this badass shit. Oh, there goes Andy. I hope you have a good one, man. I saw this absolutely badass shit on Naked and Afraid. I don't really like watching it because I think there's something weirdly fetishistic about it more than anything. Because okay, why do they have to be naked, dude? But that's a whole video. That's a whole topic for another thing. I'm not gonna get into the whole like moral questions about like whether Naked and Afraid is ethical. But I think like there's like some people who I see like in those situations, and dude, they're struggling. They're struggling like crazy. And I really wonder, how, like, and I'm super impressed whenever I see somebody who's badass and is just, like, knows everything, like, their ins and outs of the forest and how different trees work and how they can help possibly get rid of an illness they have. And honestly, it's super cool. But even then, like if it's somebody who's knowledgeable enough and has the physicality to be able to get through the woods and can make sure that they're unharmed by most of the dangerous animals there, like the panthers and the tigers or the lions or I don't know, whatever. Even then, it's like you see those people still suffering, even though they have really, really good um, yeah, even though they have really, really, really good like knowledge of just how different jungles and forests work, and they have good survival skills, and they know how to deal with different animals and stuff. Like whenever I see people on Naked and Afraid, it's like they're still suffering in their own way. They're still losing a bunch of weight. They're getting malnourished because they can't find food that easily, and it just turns into this whole thing where it's like, dang, it is like pure nature life even a good thing, or is it just bullshit? And should you just go for like the in between, where you just find a place where there's trees and ponds, and that's still close to a public area to some degree, and you'll be fine. You know, me personally, I could never do Naked and Afraid though because like what the fuck, uh, I mean, other than like the just how scary it is and weird, I think I wouldn't mind doing it actually if it wasn't for the naked part, because I think the naked part is weird because they don't even censor your ass. Like they show asses. They legit only censor your dicks and nipples, and and that's it. And that's just the weirdest thing to me. And it's like, dang, you couldn't beat that. You couldn't beat me into doing that. But yeah, this is no shade or disrespect to any of the actors or, well, not actors, but to any of the contestants who. I think the deal with that there, Andy, is that it tends to be people who are more, eh, I guess, like into survival stuff, and they seem to be very nerdy about it, and they want to be able to just do shit, and they're probably not uncomfortable or totally uncomfortable with being naked. So I think that's kind of the deal there, and what the. But yeah, the naked thing does make it worse because I think I just do okay. Yeah, wear whatever clothes you have on your back and like two items of your choice, because you already get to have two items of your choice. Why do you have to be naked? So it, it's weird. It's just weird. It's odd, strange. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing. I uh, uh, yeah, I really would. Like, if I were to ever be able to do an interview, I have to invest in a really good PC. I'm gonna actually interview a bunch of people, or see if I could like interview somebody or at least three people from that show, and just ask them, hey, how was it? Like, how'd it go? How do you feel? Like, what was it like? What made you want to agree to like getting naked, even though they don't censor your ass? And just so I can understand, like, okay, what the fun they, well, granted, there's a cash prize and I think some brownie points within the survival community. But other than that, like, why would you, like, well, I shouldn't say that in a condescending way, but just in a curious way where it's like, okay, why, like, what interested you in Naked and Afraid and in doing that in the first place? And how was it? And would you do it again? And blah, blah, blah. And, and would you recommend anyone else do it, It's weird. It's interesting. It's good to get, like, the nuance and different questions answered from different people just to figure out, I don't know, what makes them tick. I'm gonna I'm gonna show you the pond. Maybe. Let's check this shit out. It's, I think it's completely, I don't know if it's completely covered by a gate, but it's kinda gated a little bit. Oh, car. Are going over there? Check this shit out, Andy. Look at this. It's awesome. And I've seen ducks, or well, geese. Yeah, I think there were geese, not ducks, swimming in this thing, and that's good because that's an indication that there aren't like caimans or alligators in there. To a point where I'm almost thinking about wanting to go swimming there. Almost. Yeah, I know it's awesome, but it's annoying that they don't have. I think it's completely blocked off. There's no door or anything. Oh wait, I'm just kidding about the swimming part. I'm not doing that. It looks a little shallow either way. Huh. Yeah, this shit's cool. Some pretty decent photo ops right here. And I don't know, this place, does this have an entrance? Was I just not paying attention? I'm not going in though because, well, for obvious reasons. Like just because as well. Okay, I'm not seeing any ducks or geese here now, but you know, yeah, that might be an indication that there will most likely be caimans chilling here. If that's the case, it's connected to a sewer line, so I don't think I want to die just like that. Honestly, it'd just be such a dumb way to die. Like me in a swamp, like me just playing around in some like swamp water, and and then I get mauled to death by a caiman or alligators. Well, caimans because, well, I think it would take multiple caimans to maul me to death because those are tiny guys. But yeah, an alligator or a crocodile, yeah, those guys could definitely maul me to death individually. Ah, there we go. There is an entrance there. But the question is it locked off? No, it's open. So I don't know if I wanted to like go in and do like a little skinny dipping session with the girlfriend. I can do it. Nah, just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. Yeah, that's the swamp. It's cool. Well, no, not the fucking swamp. The lake, I guess. Uh, I think the next time I IRL stream, it'll probably be tomorrow, but after work, which will be at like 4 p.m. and I could just have my camera on me for the whole day and I don't know, just do shit, man. Just do shit. I might either go into Duluth or Decatur, you know, dipping into some algae water, typical Wednesday routine. Yeah, facts, facts, big facts, and eh, huge facts. That is like the best Wednesday routine. If I didn't have work in like the next, uh, if I didn't have work in the next 2 hours, I probably would have. But nah, I can't. I can't. I'm really not trying to get in trouble. And plus, not to mention, it is close to my job. So imagine like you have a lake close to your job, and you're just there, like jumping in there, playing with geese, running from cavemen, and your manager just comes outside. He sees you there, like half naked, most likely in your boxers, and they're like, what the fuck? The fuck are you doing? This is unprofessional. Right? We're gonna have to talk to HR about this when you next come to work. Are you okay? Like, are you mentally? Have you been mentally evaluated? Like, I know we do background checks, but we don't evaluate people. Well, wrestling an alligator, yeah, that's the best. I actually have. It wasn't a lake though; it was a river, and I remember with like a group of friends. I think a teacher actually took us on this like weird mini field trip where it was. It's not really a field trip where you need consent forms or anything, but it was slightly outside of the school to be considered a bit of a field trip, and we were young enough. We didn't go out like that, so it was a field trip, and they took us out into this river that's kind of similar to that, where we could just go, like walk around barefooted in the stuff. It would feel nice. And I remember one time we stepped in algae, and it didn't even feel gross. It actually felt kind of nice on the feet, and it was cool. Man, those are really simple times. I think we got in trouble though because we took our shirts off, and there's a video of us like doing John Cena poses and like flexing and like flipping off the camera, and we got in trouble the next day for that shit when they saw that because our dumbasses posted that on Facebook, and the school we were in was super tight knit. They would be very open to our social media. They followed us, and we all had teachers, like all the teachers had us friend listed on Facebook to kind of see what we were doing and make sure we weren't in trouble. So if somebody cursed, they would bring it up in school. If someone posted a picture of themselves that's kind of inappropriate, or well, what they think is inappropriate, they'd they'd make a big deal out of it. If you accidentally share a photo of a teacher instead of commenting on it, even though you have dyslexia and you're new to the platform, they would make a big deal out of it. I know the latter sounds very specific and may make you think that it was me, but no, that wasn't me. That was a good friend of mine who I will not name. And let me get on paper. Please, let's kind of get this back up. So I don't think I need to move it. If he needs to get this place done, I'll move, no problem. Dang. Should I get on I think the movie reception there? Uh, so yeah, that would have to be a vlog, not a live. Uh, what else? Oh shit! I didn't see that. I've heard about alligator wrestling, and that sounds like the most badass thing ever. I need to look into that. That's like I don't remember who I've seen do it, but I think I've like seen these huge ass dudes just tank like those death rolls that they do, and and that shit's meant to like break all your bones so they could like leave you immobilized while they like eat you, so you could suffer while they're eating you alive. But then you just see some like crusty, gritty, badass dudes just like tanking that shit. And it's like, dang, that could never be me. I need to bulk up before I could alligator wrestle. Well, okay, maybe alligators. Well, since those are technically like, okay, compared to crocodiles, alli- crocodiles would be like tigers, alligators would be like lions, and caimans would be like panthers. So, uh, I guess I could wrestle a caiman. Now, that'd be weird because all I have to do is just punt a caiman, and I think that'll scare it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Don't try that at home because I don't really know that much about animals or how to deal with certain animals, especially not swamp animals or reptiles. But I guess that's like the whole pecking order that I could compare with alligators, crocodiles, and caimans, or well, caimans, alligators, and then crocodiles. Dang, it's so nice out today. It's gonna be so funny because by the afternoon it's gonna be like hot as balls. It's gonna go up to like 95 degrees, or for any of my European friends, 36 degrees, which is like fucking insane. And it's like on one end, I realize, okay, I used to think that I like the summer more than the winter, when in reality, I think I like times like spring when it's warm, or autumn more than the fucking winter. I think it's autumn to be more precise. I just can't stand the fucking winter, man. I can't stand the winter if I'm underdressed. But no matter how I'm dressed, I can't stand summer. So it's one of the, especially when it's 80 plus degrees, you feel like you can't go outside. You have to cancel your plans. You have to do this. You have to do that. Ugh, I don't know, man. Hmm. I'm gonna try and broaden my content a bit, but I don't know what to do. Cold approaching girls, prank videos, nah, fuck no, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit. Uh, but yeah, cold approach videos, that sounds fun. Uh, let's see, interviews, IRL streams, more blogs. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man, but I like being raw and real, so to speak. So, good to know. How long has this been? 33 minutes. I think by the 45-minute mark, I'm gonna head out because I have work soon still, and I do want to kind of chill a little bit before work and get some other stuff done. I'm good on food because I ate already and I ate pretty fine, but I don't know. I think I just want to get other stuff started. I'm gonna have to, and for me to do that, I have to actually be, inside my job. And I don't know, I don't think they'd be cool with me streaming in the break room and stuff. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. What do you think, Andy and friend? Oh, so how have you been, Andy? I forgot. It's like, you asked how I was doing, right? You asked how rude of me. Where are my manners? Where are my manners? Morning. Hey, morning. I've been up all last night taking care of my sick cat, so I'm kind of jet lagged. Uh, so I'm kind of jet lagged. 6 in the morning. We've got a bit of a time difference. I see. A little 3-hour time difference. I hope your cat I don't have any pets, but I previously had shrimp that I didn't take good care of. I was feeding them, but I think I ended up overfeeding them because I wasn't sure that they were seeing the food I was putting in the bowl. And it was going good first because then they started to fuck a lot, and that meant more shrimp were pulling up. And I was like, oh sweet, I have like a full thing, a thing full of shrimp now. This is great. I could probably sell shrimp or probably eat them. No, just kidding. They weren't like those kind of shrimp. They were like these tiny, like colorful ones that people typically call sea monkeys, but they're shrimp. And unfortunately, they died, and I've yet to get new ones. So I hope you are not like me, and your cat will live a good and prosperous life until it's like 20 years old, which is like 90 in cat years, I think, and would enjoy its company. What kind of cat is it, by the way? I wouldn't really know the breeds, but like what color cat or whatever. Is it like a fat cat, a skinny cat? How old is it? And all that. It's a white, black, really skinny domestic short beard. Oh, and those checkered cats. Those are my favorite kind of cats. I'm not gonna lie. If I ever get a cat, I'll get a cat like that. It'll be cool. Or, I don't know, since I'm like all goth and superstitious and shit, I could get, well, to an extent. Not really. But, yeah, I'll get a black cat just for the fun of it. Yeah, my ex had a bunch of those cats, and one of them went missing, and she was worried because she was Polish, and she had to, and she was worried because in Poland there's this thing people do where they can, where they take strays, so people would think it's a stray because it didn't have it, because her cat didn't have a collar or anything, and um, she was worried that people were going to take it and kill it because that's what they do in Poland with stray animals or stray cats and dogs because I think they're worried about just diseases and shit. And I kind of, and I remember just like really empathizing with her for that, and it made me think, dang, don't worry, you'll find her, don't worry about it. It was a boy actually, but yeah, she ended up finding him and he was fine, but it was just so scary. So I, yeah, like the worry of losing an animal, which might as well be like your kid in a way. It's, yeah, dang, it's not fun. It's not fun. Yeah, that would keep me up at night too. That'd keep me up at night too. When my shrimp died, that kept me up at night as well. I think I only had 2 of them at first, and there was a red one and a blue one. So I named the red one Zuko, and I named the blue one Aang because of the dragons from that one episode. Oh, 5 more minutes, and I gotta go. I have an hour and a half before at work.
Should I do a little double time, round it up to an hour? Maybe I'll just, yeah, I'll go to work after like 4 days. But yeah, dude, get some sleep. I hope you don't have anything to do this today. But if you do, what I typically do is that I try to stay up for the whole day by just giving myself stuff to do. So I'm fixing my sleep schedule problems in a way as well, where I just give myself stuff to do during the day, specifically out of the house, because if I'm close to my bed or laying down on the couch, I'm obviously going to be sleeping. So that's kind of the deal there. Yeah, so I'm trying to improve my sleep schedule just a little bit, so I can I don't know, just get better at doing what, uh, just get better at staying up during the day. Because like honestly, morning and afternoon, that's where everything's at. Morning and afternoon is where it is at. We're 42, 16, 17, 18, 19. Should I edit the VOD or just keep it like this? I don't know, man. Ooh, welcome back. Suppose that's you again, Andy. Whoop. Oh, good call, lady. I wonder what she's doing. I think I've seen her circle around this place like 2 times or so. Yeah, I don't want to be Peter gazing too much on the locals. Morning. I'm doing good, and you? Hmm. Well, looks like the landscapers have bid me adieu. They'll be missed. Mazel tov. I hope they, I hope they made good money from that because, yeah, like I saw them before, and yeah, they did a really good job. Not gonna lie. Gotta appreciate public servants, man. Gotta appreciate the public servants of the world. I mean, I kind of like the job I'm working at is also public service. I do e-commerce at the building over there, and I also stock up drugs and shit. So yeah, it's cool. It's fun. Is that a blue bird? I mean, my thing's black and white, so well, no, not a blue bird, a blue jay. So my thing's black and white. That's kind of far away. You get a little closer. Oh shit! It got closer to me. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Let me just change it back to normal for a bit. Let's see if I get it. Oh man, he flew away. Oh, it's up in that tree. You can't really see it. Oh, those are basic bitch birds. That doesn't count. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love all birds. Uh, I'm gonna head out now. I think I mentioned that I was gonna leave at 45. Let's see, where's the blue jay? Where's the blue jay? Oh no, it's another basic bitch bird. Thou must climb tree. No, I don't. I'm not like those people from like that island who's trained to do that. I'll fall before I even like make it a second inch in. Yeah, I know. I need bird content. I have so much pictures of birds. Like I have pictures of birds, dude. I don't know if you saw the incel video, but I showed a bunch of pictures I've taken of birds. I really like birds. It's like I'm on my Android 16 shit. Let's see where'd they go. Where'd he go? Up. Oh, that one's a baby. Yeah, there's a baby right there. It's so cute. Where the fuck did the blue jay go? That's so unfortunate. Man. I was gonna say hi to Mordecai there for a second. Actually, no, I don't think that was a blue jay like Mordecai. Or it might have been a different bird because it was blue, but their belly was red. So I don't know what that kind of bird would be called, or if it's like a blue jay with a weird variant of pigment in their feathers or something. Anyways, I'm gonna head off. This was a fun stream. I hope you enjoyed it. It was good seeing you there. It was good to see you, Andy. I hope to see you on more of these. And yeah, I hope you guys have fun. This has been BM Punk After Hours, and see you later. Graders.